Hey, good morning. It's Patrick the Okie Shaver. Today's shave is going to be another straight razor shave. I've got a new set of software I'm going to use, but I'll show you the razor first. It's Saturday, June 18th, I guess, something like that. Anyways, today's razor is a George Butler and Company. It's from Sheffield, England. And this mark on it that says art dates it from 1861 to 1882. It's got the original horn scales on it, and on the blade you can probably maybe see it's William Shakespeare, and I forget what it says. I'll have to look again. Keen as is this razor's edge invisible, and it's from Love's Labor Lost is what I guess it's a play. Anyways, I enjoy this razor a lot. It's bigger than most of my other razors. But anyway, enough about the razor. Sir Henry's, and they came out with a new line called Black Tie, and that's what they used to be kind of called. But they're a group of guys that live around St. Louis, Missouri. But they came out with a new line of, I guess, value products, which may scare you, but it shouldn't, because they're excellent as far as I can tell. I've got a few samples from them of that line, and then I bought this. It's 5.6 ounce puck of soap and 100 milliliter of the aftershave, and it's pretty plain packaging, which doesn't bother me in the slightest. And it's called Avenue. It's a dupe of Creed of Venice, and I'm not the biggest Creed of Venice dupe fan. I think the cologne, I've only smelled it a few times, is very nice. But this one I bought kind of blind. I wasn't sure if I would like it or not, but I thought I would try it. Another one that they have is called, in this line, is Drake, and it's a Drakkar Noir dupe. I have a sample of that, and it's pretty nice, but I wanted something different than that. Then they also have an Artist Shaving Sandalwood dupe, and then they have an unscented. I've got a sample of the sandalwood also, and I'm gonna try it this upcoming week. I guess I will. Anyways, this I've got the brush loaded up, and it's a Peerless. If you can see that, it's kind of hard to see on the clear, but it's in gold. Peerless. It's a vintage brush I bought from Timothy Abernathy, and he's reknotted it with a synthetic knot. I like this brush a lot for whatever reason, I guess because maybe it's plain. I'll wet the face and get on with the shave. Hope everybody had a good week. It's messed around, got hot here, which, you know, it's June, it's supposed to be hot here. But I hope y'all feeling good. Or on your way back to feeling good anyways, if you're not. But Sir Henry's and Black Tie, I met these guys a few years ago in Springfield, Missouri at a shave meetup. Excellent group of guys. I know Dominic probably the best. He owns a jewelry shop up in Bridgeton, Missouri, which is a suburb of St. Louis. But to me, it's as good as any soap and aftershave you can get anywhere. It's just my opinion, of course. But this, sorry, this set was $24.98 for the 100 milliliter aftershave and 5.6 ounces of soap, and that's shipped. Most people want to charge you shipping over that stuff, but anything on their site that's over, I think, $15 is shipped for free, and that means a lot nowadays, especially. But they have a 30-day, I think, money back guarantee on all their stuff too. Anyways, I'll go ahead and get into the shave here. And this razor, I think, is 5/8. Speaking of the Aventus, I had smelled it more than a few times and didn't realize what I was smelling. I'm not a cologne kind of guy per se. I think it smells good, but it's not something I wear daily. Don't own a lot of cologne, but aftershave is a different thing, of course. So far, so good. First pass. This stuff smells excellent. Really like it. Never thought I would. I thought it was a little much, but it's really nice. Father's Day is tomorrow. I'm lucky enough to have my dad with me yet. But he doesn't like any special treatments. I asked him the other day, is there anything that you want or need? What can I get you for Father's Day? He said, nothing. I said, well, what do you want for supper on Father's Day? And he said, how about hot dogs? So I got that to deal with. My sister can't do anything with him either, so. He was in Colorado last week or the week before, and he went to fly fish out there, up there, wherever it's at, however you would say it. It's west and it's north, so to me it's out there and up there. But the melt off was so much that he couldn't get any fishing in. What little he said, he caught one trout the whole time he was there. Stayed about 3 days, and he likes to be home, so he called and said he was leaving the next morning and that he would stop in the Panhandle, Oklahoma, I guess, and rest. But then he called later on that night and he was already home. So that's what my kids have to look forward to. My son's been in Daytona Beach all week. He and a group of buddies took a little vacation out there. His friends, they live about 30 miles from us, a town called Tahlequah. It's the capital of the Cherokee Nation. And they go to school over there. And they made it that far last night or this morning and crashed out. So now his mom can sleep. She hasn't slept good all week. That boy being out of the house and way over there. Not that I didn't worry, but I'm going to sleep. That's kind of all there is to that. I barely function as it is, and if I don't get sleep, I really don't function. All right, past 2. Looks like things is going our way. Get this third pass out of the way. And even though this is my first time to use this on a video, this set, I wouldn't say it's a review. I enjoy it. That's all you should probably take away from this. You may not like it at all, but I don't really do reviews, so to speak. I'll tell you my feelings on it maybe. And usually if I don't like something, it don't stay around too awful long. I'll get rid of it. All right, here we go, third pass. Midterm elections are coming up, and we do still have a house phone. It's ringing in the background right now. But all these people are trying to gather votes for themselves. Midterms will be in November. These are the primaries. I've done my research and know who I'm voting for, so calls and mailers and all that sort of thing are going to influence me at least. I do think it's people's civic duty to vote. Don't mean to ruffle feathers, but that's my opinion. Like my father-in-law says, if you don't vote, you shouldn't gripe. And I'm going to gripe. A couple touch-ups, I believe. Just a little bit on my neck, my chin a bit. Don't know if you can hear it, but my neighbor's brush hogging across the road. All right, that's gonna do it. Gonna have to. Rinse my face off. Get some aftershave on. Pretty nice shave today, for me anyways. Still not the best with the straight razor, but practice makes never be perfect, but more gooder, maybe. And this does contain just a bit of alcohol. I didn't think it had any in it, but it does have some. Excellent shade today. Smelling good. Don't know what's going on the rest of the day. Sure I'll get put to work by my wife. But anyways, I'll recap and get off here. Today we used the George Butler and Company 5/8 Sheffield razor. And Black Tie Razor Company Value Line, supposedly. Aftershave and soap. And the Peerless synthetic brush. Thanks so much for watching, sharing your time with me. Be careful out there, stay healthy, and Lord willing, we'll see y'all next week. Thanks a bunch.